Hello everybody, it's Glass Half Dead here, and today I want to talk to you about the Adepticon Preview review thing. And because they didn't talk about Kill Team, we're going to be talking about Necromunda Ash Wastes. Now, I'm not actually going to be talking about the game of Necromunda, that's my bad. I am going to be talking about what this might mean for the future of Kill Team, and when that sounds far too pretentious. What I mean is, can we use their cool stuff in our game? There you go. Because let's be clear, I do intend to play Necromunda, much as I intend to play a bunch of other games like Infinity. Someone's going to teach me how to play that next week. Rivenstone, I'm excited for that to come out. That has also had a thing that's happened at Adepticon. I'm sure there's more Warcry. I'm sure there's more everything. But Kill Team, Necromunda, right? So Necromunda just had this new Ash Waste reveal thing. The reason I'm talking about this is because obviously Necromunda and Kill Team share a similar, not design space, not concept, skirmish, right? It's skirmish in the 40k universe, and some people don't like Necromunda for whatever reason, and some people don't like Kill Team for whatever reason. But chances are, between most people, there is a shared desire for this smaller skirmish level game, and therefore if you're looking at Kill Team, you might also be interested in Necromunda. It's a very different flavor to Kill Team, and it has a very different rule set now, but you know, it's there, and I'm interested in it, so I'm going to talk about it. First things first, there are new gangers. Obviously, these are the Ash Waste Nomads. I think they look really cool. Big fan. 1010 would bang. You know, I'm going to attempt to paint mine up as Fremen. But I think that these draw a lot of inspiration from Star Wars Sand Warrior Men dudes. I think they look cool. Nice. That's about all I have to say with them. I would happily collect this band. Nice. Okay, cool. We are going to talk about this in a second because, sorry, to be clear, I want to talk about the terrain and how we can use this terrain in Kill Team. But I'm just doing this briefly. Let's look at the actual models. And so then I saw those and I was pretty hyped. Orlock are the most vanilla of Necromundian gangs, but I don't think that's a bad thing. You've always got to have your vanilla gang. You know, they're an odd one because if you look at Big 40k, Orlocks are like just straight up Gene Stealer cults. They share the same space, thematically almost, or like in what they do. And it's kind of weird that the Orlocks aren't just Gene Stealer cults, but whatever. Anyway, they get this little ATV. It looks cool. I'm fine with it. Yeah, I don't have much else to say on that. I would say though, looking at them, they're not really sparking joy. I do look forward to seeing what the other houses get. Yeah. Okay, cool. I say that, but then we get this. And so I quite liked the gangers here. I thought they looked cool. These are, for whatever reason, missing it for me. Like, maybe they need to recalibrate their sights on their long las, but these are literally just fleas, and it's like, oh, all right, fine. So yeah, swing and a miss. Let's talk about the terrain, because this is what's actually relevant to Kill Team. Obviously, we are all about new terrain. And this is the new terrain. So as someone that is putting together their tournament in May 21st, which is, I think, sold out now, but you can sign up as a register of interest if you want to. We have, like, I've been putting together Octarius boards and layouts, and that's cool, that's fun, that's fine. But if I were to do another one, I have fundamentally shifted my stance on terrain in tournaments, and I would not do identical boards again. I think every board should be different. I think I don't want to say weird and wacky terrain layouts in a tournament. I just don't think they should be identical. However, this here, the white balance on my camera is so off. Oh my god, is there even a separation between my skin and this blank white page? Jesus. That's my bad. I need to calibrate stuff, but I can't. So there you go. I don't know anything really. So anyway, let's look at this board. Let's look at this board. Right, to the top. Okay, hold on, guys. Here we go. So the first things to note is that, and perhaps, like, let's just look at this board size. For those of you that don't know, I believe that Necromunda plays on a 3x3? Yeah, I think a 3x3, which is a great size. Like, I'm totally okay with a 3x3 as a board size. 4x4 is too big. 4x4 is not a skirmish game. 3x3, I'll allow that for a skirmish. I prefer smaller, but I can handle 3x3. So I think this is a 3x3 match. There's been a little bit of talk in my Discord I've seen where people are trying to figure out what it is. The other thing to question here is the complete lack of terrain. Whenever you see a Necromunda board, it is dense. You know, like there's stuff everywhere. And what's the other thing? Like they did Zone Mortalis, which is literally indoor corridors. Because for Necromunda, because it's like, hey, this is what you need to play the game. You need lots of cover. You need tight corridors, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, cool. This is the absolute opposite of that. And so, that's curious how it will play. And I wonder what the community is going to do. We're not talking about Necromunda. Okay, moving on. The final word is, I suspect, from a Necromunda perspective, mixing this terrain, well, obviously, if you're crazy, you could just buy multiples of it, right? Until you have enough to create a ground floor for your vehicles and then a very dense canopy level for your actual fighters and gangers to run around on. But another thing you could do is mix and match with the Red Harvest terrain from Warcry, because again that has a very similar concept of you have the floor and then a level up you have where all your guys are probably going to be fighting, except a completely different theme, but I think that would actually fit perfectly. It's a shame I never picked up Red Harvest, but what can you do? Oh, it's a kitty out the window. That's nice. Anyway, so can this terrain work for Kill Team? And this is what we're talking about here right now. If you go out and buy the Ash Wastes set, can you take this terrain and make it work in Kill Team? The first thing to note is that there's not much there. However, it is highly modular. So it seems like it doesn't have to be this. Where's it gone? I've lost it. It doesn't have to be that, which looks very black. It could be, I actually think that this is just the set, that is the same, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So it also looks like you're going to be getting another set of barricades, which, by the way, if you don't know, are great for light cover in Kill Team. And then what are you getting? What, you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of stands, and then you can set those stands out however you want, presumably is how the modular kit will break down. And I assume that these big huts, you can just put them on the ground level if you prefer. But I think it would be really cool to see, I mean, oh gosh, some way to make this work, and also to make the Warcry, the Red Harvest kit work as well in Kill Team. And so something that I might work on is really trying to figure out how to blend those two kits together and make a decent Kill Team, not not rule set, because the rules were already there, but a scenario perhaps where you're taking this cool new terrain plus other terrain that is thematically similar and making it work with Kill Team. Or is it going to be as simple as actually you have a full set of the Necromunda barricades, which is a nice sprue by the way, and then you have 2 of these huts and these antenna stations, and actually that works out pretty okay, all things considered. And then if you just turn these platforms on their side, suddenly you have loads of heavy as well, and you don't need to look outside this box if you're willing to turn these platforms on their edge. Which, now that I've seen that, I think that might be what happens. I want to get this because I'm excited in concept for Ash Wastes. I'm not excited about these gangs. Sorry, I do like the nomads. I'm not excited about the fleas. They look weird. And the ATVs don't do much for me either. But I'm excited about the future of what Ash Wastes could bring to Necromunda. And therefore I will be picking up this box. And I want to see how we can make this terrain work. Also, we see that these buildings are huts. Do you want to keep the huts open so you can fire through them? Do you want to close the doors? Who knows? Anyway, really, guys, I'm just saying, hey, Adepticon had a preview, and I didn't have any content made, so this is a video. I am going to be doing some Necromunda videos in the future, and some Infinity videos, by the way. And because those are both skirmish games, they're going to be on this channel. But if you're interested in Age of Sigmar, go check me out at Age of Glass. Alright. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. This has just been the default video that every channel has to do when GW does reveals. So yeah, this has been the first of my Necromunda videos. Can you tell? I should have just called it a Necromunda video. Right. I'll see you tomorrow with a little word on Tempest of War decks and how we can use them in Kill Team. Alright guys, have a good day. Bye.